Hey guys, what is up? Carter here. Hello. Update on the CQC-13. That's plural. You've seen the black coated blade one. That's the one I got first. This is actually the one that I ordered first. It just took an extra day to get in. This is the satin version. And boy, is it gorgeous. Love that satin. I don't know why I buy the black bladed version. I always end up loving the satin version the most. But anyways, yeah, so I've been carrying this. This is going to be a two-part video. One part is an update mainly on this. Still haven't gotten around to a review on this knife at all, but I will. So I've been carrying this the last few days. It's kind of lost its ultra sticky G10 feel to it already. Happens pretty quick. Love that fresh Emerson grip on that G10. But anyways, so yeah, a little bit of a crappy story on this. The day I got it, I was playing with it. It was still kind of stiff because I hadn't broken it in and taken it apart and stuff yet. Or actually, I can't remember if it was before or after the video that I shot before. But anyways, I was playing with it, had it open like this far. I was closing it, I think, and I dropped it, and it went tip down right into the carpet. I'm thinking it nicked a nail or something like that. It broke the very, 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 very tip off of it. You can kind of see how it's a little rounded instead of super sharp. And it's not even really, there's too much freaking light in here. It's not even that noticeable, except for the fact that, you know, when you compare it to this one, which is an ultra fine tip, you can see where it's kind of nicked off, and it left a little bit of a little nick on the blade itself. So, you know, the upside to that is this immediately became a carry knife. You know, there was no, a lot of the times when you buy a knife, you know, you got that period where you want to keep it all nice and pretty for a few days because you just got it, it's new, it takes a minute to warm up to carrying it, and it takes that first scratch or whatever till you can really use it as you should use it. So I guess I kind of went head first with this guy. Okay, so carrying the last few days, it's been great. I will note, however, this version here has the double thick liners, and the satin version has, I mean, they're both fairly thick, but you can see that the actual locking side is thicker than the opposite side, which is a trait of, you know, 2011 and earlier. These brand, and even some 2012s. This is a 2012, so the early 2012s have that, whereas the later 2012s seem to have the double thick liners. I don't know for sure. Maybe it was just a certain batch during a certain time got these, and these will still get, you know, the thick and the thin. And on my CQC-8, I love the double thick liners. Absolutely love it. It just feels a little weightier. I like the idea of how the screws have more threads on the other side to lock into and stuff. But on this particular blade, it actually makes it a little bit unbalanced. The handle's a little heavy. You can see how it doesn't balance off the choil like most Emersons do, like this one does. This one just feels much more balanced, and I think that's because the handle is rather large. The blade to handle ratio is pretty good, but you've got this pinky choil, I guess you'd call it, right here, which just, you know, adds more material. This handle has quite a bit more material than a lot of Emersons, and so I have noticed on this particular model, the double thick liners does make it a little weighty. It's not super crazy annoying or anything, but you definitely notice it. And then when you pick this one up, this one just feels lighter, and it feels more agile, and it just, I don't know, it feels better. The next thing I want to talk about is the finish. Durability blew me away because I did some pretty hard, I guess you'd call it hard use, I don't know, some hard stuff with my black coated Roadhouse, and the coating seemed to come off pretty dang easy on that. So I expected the same on this, but that is not the case at all. The only coating that's actually off is the very tip on the back side here, and that is when it dropped into the carpet and it hit the wood or whatever it is that it hit. Everything else is perfect, but let me put that in context of what I've done with this thing. I have taken down multiple cardboard boxes. I have plunged it into the lawn probably 4 or 5 times. You know, just let it drop, tip down, plunged anywhere from probably more than 5 times, anywhere from, you know, here to all the way up to the thumb disc. I have, what else did I do with it? Cut the cardboard, plunge it into the lawn, and then I have stabbed a aluminum can multiple times with it. And none of those actually took the coating off. You can see, probably not on camera, but like right there, you can see some scratches. It isn't scratches all the way to the steel. It's just a scratch partially through the coating. I could have sworn there was something else that I did with it. Maybe not. Maybe that's it. So extremely impressed. I mean, this is just an outstanding coating on this freaking thing. Far better than I was expecting. And yeah, it seemed like my Roadhouse, I think I dropped it and it went into the dirt, the lawn dirt, and it seemed like it just took it right off. So I don't know if this is something different, or if that one, my Roadhouse, maybe just had a bum coating on it. I don't know. But this stuff is like granite. It will not come off. It's super, super strong. So definitely very, very impressed with that. I'm kind of curious. You know, I used to regard the Spyderco DLC coating as kind of one of the strongest, and I'm starting to think that maybe this could be a contender to that. Definitely better than Teflon, definitely better than Strider's black oxide coating. Very, very strong stuff. You can see that I put a nice mirror edge on there after all that business. And part of the reason why I did all that is because I needed to kind of try and at least partially repair that tip anyways. So I knew I needed to do you know, some fairly heavy-duty sharpening. I didn't want to completely get rid of it because that's a little overkill, you know, to take that much material off just to make a pretty tip. But I definitely wanted to do something. So knowing that I needed to run this on the sharpener, you know, for an extended period of time, I thought, what the hell, I might as well test out the coating capabilities, and I was not disappointed. And I have also, this has been my play knife in the evenings as well. You can see the lockup, I don't think it's changed at all, and if it has, only slightly. And for those that are not aware, Emerson has a similar warranty to Strider, basically a lifetime type, wow, still out of focus, lifetime type warranty where, you know, you can send it in, what they call the SPA is kind of the term people call it, and get back a refurbished knife, not for looks, but for functionality. So if you actually wear this liner out, you know, it goes all the way over and it gets play or whatever, which by the way would take a really long time, you can send it in and they'll put a new liner in there for you, reset it back to 0, and you are good to go. So definitely can't scoff at that with the Emerson. Just knowing that you can basically use this knife and be covered is just an excellent feeling. Alright guys, just wanted to touch base with you. Sorry this ran so long, but you guys have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.